This video explains what past life regression is, how it can help people, as well as the main benefits of past life regression. Past life regression. What is past life regression? As you can see from the words past life, so we are talking about memories of past life. Before we go any further, it's a good idea to have understanding about other concepts: past lives, afterlives, present life, and in-between lives. Let's start with a present life. Our conscious mind remembers physically what happens in our lives. That is, something happened yesterday. Something happened 5 years ago. The memories from our childhood. And the subconscious mind stores the origin of this life and all the physical memories of past lives. And then we have the superconscious mind, which houses the soul. It contains consciousness, intuition, memory, and imagination. Now we talked about the physical body. The physical body can remember what we had for dinner yesterday, a trip that we took 10 years ago, and also a house that we left when we were young. Past life memories that stores in the subconscious mind, that allows us to remember things, events, people that we don't physically remember. For example, a memory we had from the age of 2, the memories that we were in our mother's tummy, and the memories of our previous lives. And the superconscious mind that will help us to access the memories from the previous life's death to the moment before this life was born. Allow us to access in-between life memories. So as we begin with the session, I will lead you to experience of a memory from 5 years ago or 10 years ago, maybe from your teenager time or from your childhood, and then we regress back to the womb. Eventually, we will explore your previous lives. As I lead you through the session, you will be able to remember everything that it has significant relevance to your present life challenges. You will be able to remember everything that is important, all of them, when you are in trance. As we explore your past, you will begin to find the events, people, and a time that have significant relevance to your current life challenges. Whether you are trying to overcome an addiction, that you have a low confidence, you are experiencing self-sabotage, or you recently lost someone, or if you have any trouble with your relationships or have trauma from your past, it is often you will find out clues and causative events. Regressions use a number of methods to bridge the separation between the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. In other words, it lifts the veil between your current present life and your previous lives. You can see through it clearly in your mind about what really happened and how it can help you to make sense about all these life events. The subconscious mind stores all the memories of earlier time of this life and memories from a past life. When we explore past life memories and the memories of earlier time of this life, there seems to be an autography of your conscious mind. They are personal stories, explains who you are, why you're here, and where we're going, the way you do what you do. You don't need to be spiritual. You don't need to be scientific. You also don't need to have good memories. You don't even necessarily need to be healed. But an open mind does help. And be open, be relaxed, be welcome the possibility of what this modality can do, and have the desire to understand the underlying mechanism of our existence. Regression is a therapeutic therapy that are to access our past lives. This includes memories on Earth in the past, and memories on other planets, and memories in the spiritual space, if appropriate. Past life regression is a branch of hypnotherapy. Regression, past life regression, and soul regression are modalities that have developed rapidly in the past 50 years and has now been recognized widely in the healing industry. It is an addition and a complement to conventional healing modalities such as our medical science, Reiki, sound healing, art healing, yoga, meditation, NLP, and conventional hypnotherapy. Past life memories can happen in a few formats: through meditation, through guided therapist session, and also can happen spontaneously, including your dreams. Here is a little tip that you can practice before you go to bed at night time. Prepare a notebook and a pen on your bed. And before you go to bed, set your intention. I invite dreams coming into your mind tonight, and I will remember all the dreams. Everything happened in details when I wake up in the morning. Practice this. You'll be amazed. This manifestation technique or calling method can help you to truly connect with your subconscious mind and allow you to receive the message that you would like to receive or you're meant to receive. If you enjoy writing, why not start your dream journey tonight? The benefits of regression and past life regression therapies are huge. Apart from what we mentioned before, from abusive relationships, low confidence, self-worthiness, and trauma or addiction. Some people might come in just because they're curious. They wanted to find out who they were, what happened in their previous lives. And others might just wanted to have some sort of a personal development or spiritual advancement experience. You might find out that you were a king in Qing dynasty that incarnated in this life as bisexual. Or you might be a soldier that participated in World War II that experienced psychosomatic shoulder pain that has exhausted from medicine and other therapies. Or you could be a young doctor, died young in your past, but reincarnated as a healer in this life. It can truly help us to elevate from the pain, the struggle, and the confusion. It can also help us reconnect with our spiritual abilities, to truly understand the purpose of our life. It can also facilitate us meeting our spiritual guide, our higher self. And most importantly, it helps us to reconcile with death. Past life regression therapy can also help to energize and revitalize the talent and the wisdom from the past. You might have met people who are extremely talented without too much formal training. They are like prodigy. They can be musicians, sportsmen, painters. Some of them may have linguistic talent, that they are able to speak a few languages. And some of the clients, their starter would completely gone when they are in deep trance. It can also help people to remove their fears from previous life experience, such as fear of height, fear of water, fear of a small space. Fear can be better understood and dissolved rather than being forced to carry along in a lifelong time. The subconscious mind overpresses emotions in order to protect us from overloading information. The subconscious mind also has controls over events that had happened. Whether it's too much, or too little, or too dramatic, the subconscious mind has its own way of dealing with it. However, over-suppressing the information is not necessarily to be healthy. Repressing emotions without proper releasing and understanding, the body can accumulate stress, tension, pain, anger, and in time, this can explode and may result in irreversible impact on our lives. We also learn to understand the true purpose of our lives. Is there a calling? It's not uncommon to see many people give up their 10 years career, a job that they have done for their whole life, and change for the better. And because they found a calling. Such can be understood by regression work and why we have been putting back on Earth again. Regression work can also remove the fear of death. Fear of death is the parent of all kinds of fear. Fear of death promotes the idea that I need it now. I really need to have this car, this watch, this beautiful woman because I only live once in my life. I really need to get this to fulfill my physical desires. I call this instant gratification desires, which do not serve the long-term happiness. When you experience your death, it feels like you're watching a movie production team is making a movie, or you're watching a movie, a show from a large TV screen. With the intervention of a therapist, you will not experience pain or struggle. Such experience by watching your own death through distance, and also being aware that you are physically alive. Such duality can create a unique space and understanding about death that you no longer need to be afraid of. By truly grasp the idea, death is not the end of your life, but another beginning. This is game-changing. Think about it. Do you need to be religious? Not at all. Do you need to be spiritual? Not required. Do you have to be a meditator? Not necessarily. Past life regression or any kind of regression work is just a tool, a technology to help you to understand causes and effects, to be aware of karma, to understand the journey of your soul. Ultimately, the purpose of regression work is to help you to obtain the understanding that I can do this. I will not make the same mistakes again, and I can live a life that is fulfilling, that is happy, that is truthful. In the next video, we will continue to explain further benefits of past life regression and also detailed out about how past life regression is progressed. I will also explain further concerns. And stay tuned, there's more to come.